You could do it. All right, now, no one be mad. I know that that's like, there are those who appreciate that portion of the trailer. You know, they like, you see, PMR is already ready to go. Wow, it got split. This is what I'm talking.
I didn't know there was that a following for the trailer alone.
Bacon is best. Ian, thank you so much. You can do what you wanna do. Ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam. Wow. All right, get the money. All right, hashtag. John Blake, listen, you're gonna have a chance. You've been to this channel before. You know that the video gets shown from time to time. In any case.
I mean, can you put it on repeat on your own YouTube channels? Is that available?
I think it would be possible to clip it and watch it whenever you want.
Just have it on in the background for your daily life.
Just tilt. So you go, all right, I'll see what I can do. Precious channel. It is I, your friend Jeffrey K. Horcrims. Of course, I'm joined, as almost virtually always,
by Jeffrey.
By the other partitioned selves that I have. They're always hanging out. But in addition to that august body, we also have Mr. Eric J. Benson, Private Eye, occasional Private Eye, but certainly.
All right, so
in our
Josh,
hearts,
the lights clip.
In our hearts, Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster, EJB, Edge Benson, Azerbaijan.
Totally there.
Notorious. It's all also, of this and more.
It's like a veritable bag of Skittles.
It is a dark bag.
A dark bag.
You have, however it came to be, you have fallen ass backwards into Acquisitions Intoxicated. Switch's Brewing Show, among other things. It is a vector for the disease known as brew. I don't know. I didn't really think about that one very much.
I don't know, but I liked where it was going.
Yeah, exactly.
We were going down a really cool trail there.
The optimal scenario for you at home is that you will catch
a dark vector. There we go. Come on, just go with
whatever disease we have that verily forces us to take wholesome grains, extract their juices, and then set yeast upon them and transform it into beer, as our kind has been doing for a very, very long time. Of course, we welcome you to it, brothers and sisters. What's next? Basically, you understand the arc.
But some who are new to the channel might not.
It's rich, to be sure. We're going to start by putting fresh ingredients, into this crucible to be annihilated in our Pico Brew Z. At which point we will draw off a glass or two of Frostbite, a weapon based around the obsidian black Kopesh wielded by Cathris Drow.
I feel like we have weaponized beer with this one.
It is an aggressive experience, to be sure. I would describe it as hell forward on the palate. And then at that point, we will take up arms and we will continue the practice that we have on the show of creating a new beverage that we will, of course, then brew the next week. It's the circle of life, for lack of a better term. Now, I can't figure out which of the awesome smells in here. I don't know which of the awesome smells it is.
Yep.
I mean, because we have over here, obviously.
Fuck, what is...
Well, we have treats. I mean, you'll recall.
Oh, I think I know what this is. This is a delight.
Well, this is Graham Baxter's homemade fruitcake that we had last time that was actually quite good. So we have a nut-free...
Hell yeah! This is what I'm talking about. This is, my God.
For No Nut November, one presumes, we have a nutless loaf, for lack of a better term, and then we have a nut-full loaf, pour moi. So you can't have them?
No, I can't.
What happens when they get in there?
It's a really great party trick. I was explaining this like 2 minutes ago.
Oh.
My throat starts to really itch. I sound like Darth Vader. Is it
Darth Vader? But is it like? Oh, okay. Okay. No, because I was gonna say, like, is it a situation where, I mean, does it like amplify certain masculine characteristics?
Oh yeah.
Like, is it sultry or does it sound like you've been exposed to a pathogen.
It's sultry for others, painful for me. So it's kind of like a give and take, right?
So you've seen its dark work.
Oh yeah, it's delightful.
Take root.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you ever want to play a trick on me, boom, pop an almond in my food and.
So, but it doesn't annihilate you.
No, I don't have to go to the hospital or anything like that.
Isn't it one of those?
Yeah, but I just can't. Like my throat is itchy
breathe
as fuck.
I can't live.
Yeah.
Well, here. So first things first. What recipe are we getting to?
Actually, I want to note that this artwork on here is just spectacular.
Here. I can put it in here. I think that they might be able to see it.
It makes me feel so much better about myself. Like the art looks so much better than I do in real life.
It do. This is
awesome. God, that smells amazing. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I say it do, but not because you're gross.
Yeah.
I'm saying there is no one on earth that looks this cute. You shouldn't feel bad. And look at this.
Look at that.
Look at this greasy orb. Look at this special friend.
The best is that it's underneath the subscribe. Your face is underneath your face at this point.
Yeah, exactly. It says underneath the other thing here. There's got to be some kind of a technique. These are the art friends.
Ooh, thanks for the subs, guy.
Oh, is it dark one? Kipo is back at it again.
Yeah.
Back up to their old tricks. So we will obviously come back at this.
Oh God, yeah.
But what is going into the vessel?
Well, let me tell you.
What do we got today?
This is something special.
Is it?
This was a beer. Jeff had reminded me about this.
Oh, is this a special one?
This is the one we crafted for you when you were, I think you were out of town for something.
Interesting. Now,
Jeff and I crafted this with the chat's help.
Did you craft it according to my proclivities?
Yes, because realistically, it smell that bag.
Yeah, but it's real toasty. Like, what's going on in here?
Would you like to guess the ABV?
Well, let's see. If it's for my proclivities, 6.66?
Yep.
Is it the number of the beast?
Yes. Would you like to guess the SRM?
Oh,
sorry, the IBUs.
The IBUs. 45?
66.
Oh, no. Okay, there's a theme here.
Yeah. Would you like to guess the SRM now?
Did you take the SRM north of the chart?
No, but we got it at 33, which is half of 66, so it's close enough.
Fair enough. You got the two other numbers, and it's sort of like, because I can see, I mean, just as we've seen in the past with the products we put in here, right? Now a Valent. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. We will jump back into that process shortly, but I can see that the sort of cocoa nib scenario.
There is 6.6 pounds of Munich malt in there, 0.6 pounds of honey malt, and check this out, 0.6 pounds of carafa.
Really?
Yeah, so this is a beautiful, beautiful amber ale.
No, this is going to be something else. Yeah, at 33 is probably the correct.
Yeah, check out the color on it. It's deliciously dark.
Oh,
look at that.
Goodness.
Pretty cool, right?
Bruhé. Come now, sir. That's lovely. But yeah, this is gonna be a big boy. I mean, look at this fucking heat in here. This is gonna smell okay. But then here, go back to the grains again. Like that.
It smells delightful. Check the honey coming off of that.
It has to
I was ducking
honey.
my head in the honey bucket today, and I'm like, oh.
The honey bucket, as they say. No, I'm saying that like it's the combination of the carafa, I think, and the honey malt, because that's a legitimately new. Yeah. That's oh my gosh.
So that's the color we're going to be getting from it.
And then what was the IBUs?
IBUs is 66. So it's right above.
Oh, so it's
a dark IPA.
But I was going to say, but that's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Like that's north of like the traditional ale type.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy. What a treat. And honestly, like, very timely, too. This will be a nice mix. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit sharper than you'd expect from your sort of, like, easy drinking...
Beautiful cover girl.
Winter, that winter beer. But this is definitely what I want to have. 66. Off. Oof. All right, now. What do you do? Oh, see.
So Centennial, the whole bag.
I was just gonna say, like, so where are you gonna take my craw next with the rest of it? It's just like if you try to reverse engineer a person. I do like Centennial. So that's our bittering hop. This boy is
Oh
in.
God, that smells absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is. We've had good experiences with artisan hops in the past. Oof, so good. So where did you take the craw next?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going on experience right now. This is great.
Oh,
So-
El Dorado.
We got some El Dorado.
This has such a fucked up. This has like a Christmas type thing. I'm like,
Yeah. What did you give me next?
I just want to open up each bag. All right, so El Dorado, of course, the reason, El Dorado we discovered, obviously we did not discover it like in the wild, like we aren't the progenitors.
Well, no, but I mean, it was very
when we found
Dr. Livingston, you know, type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
we have a unique relationship with the hop. But I remember that we discovered it about the time where we were starting to get really serious, like tactical on the show.
Yeah.
We went loud, and El Dorado was like right there for us.
Yeah.
So it's basically stone fruit.
Oh God,
Mango,
the fruit that comes
and
off
then
of this.
some citrus, but really it has the darker notes in there as well.
So you're gonna want to break out the little scale here. I think it's, yeah.
Oh boy, God, it's been so long,
I know, right?
so long.
Crack that open.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, this is baller. Look at. So when did we get? Okay, chat. I'll be back in a second. So when did we get the special tray?
Whoa! I didn't know it was. That's
It just fits right on the thing.
bravo.
Exquisite. All right, now how much are we putting in?
0.9.
0.9. Okay.
Oddly enough, it's just we needed a little hair. This was to get the 66 IBUs.
Oh, nice. But what an interesting inflection that's going to be on top of the rest of it.
Oh
right?
God, yeah, that flavor coming off, and this is going in at 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was just going to say. So this has got to be near the end.
It's all aroma
Oh.
and flavor.
Oh man, even among El Dorado,
Right?
that is a holy.
Yeah.
That's a holy batch.
I want to put these hops in just about everything.
Now don't do as we have done on this very program, gathered friends, and actually put one of these in your mouth. No matter how much you might like the scent. Oh, it's just a touch under the full batch.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Motherfucker, what is it?
What? That is delight. You know, this process is going really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you really only have one challenge left after.
No, I have that. I have that well in hand, sir. All right. So here's these precious pellets going in, ready to serve.
So, the other hop that we used for this, for more flavor, is lemon drop.
Ooh.
But lemon drop's kind of out at the moment. We can't. It's not in stock anywhere.
Lemon drop. It has a kink.
So
aspect.
waiting for more to get grown and put in. But Matuka is pretty much the same thing. It's lemon, lime, and citrus zest.
Interesting.
So give that a rip.
Yeah, and I would say the lemon drop very rarely has that, because you know how it is with lime. Lime has, there is something else in it, what you might call a lime flavor.
Yes. Oddly enough.
That is radically distinct from, because we say citrus, but it's like that's not
everything,
detailed,
right? It's a little broad.
Oof. So how much of these?
Same quantity.
Oh, right,
0.9. Yep.
Okay. And these are dropping in
Simultaneously at 5 minutes too.
at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Well, yeah, it is. It is so bright.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's.
But I gotta say, that plus get that and the El Dorado getting hit at the very end of the 5.
Citrus and fruit, or stone fruit.
Lord.
I am all for it.
Well, that one wasn't as good.
Well, listen.
Listen, we're all just trying to make our way in this crazy.
Sometimes you gotta go. Ooh. Well, that.
No, it's not enough. Let me have this.
Maybe find a smaller.
What's that?
Bite 1.5. That'll give you a perfect amount.
No, because then I won't be able to drink our devil's brew later with anything approximating an apparatus.
He's like a little. There it is.
Yeah, you shut up. That's like 1,000th. Fuck you.
Everybody's like, "Hey, great job!" And then it's like,
Yeah, and then it comes into the end. Oh, actually, no. Fuck you.
"Thought you had me."
And so then in the back end, because I can see that you have the back end pulled up.
Yeah.
So in the back end, basically, you just have those two hop cages get submerged at the same time, essentially.
Exactly.
So they have some. I keep getting mails about it. They have something else that they're making. When I say they, I mean Pico. They call it the multi-brew.
What? Oh, yeah.
I am trying to figure out what the hell. Like, I have
I
no
don't know
idea.
what other brews you can make, but
It's a coffee maker.
yeah, but can't you do? Well, we can do.
You can do a big batch of cold brew.
Okay.
But this is like single cup tier.
But it can also do beer.
type
Like
stuff.
it's like a C size almost.
I think no. It is actually very small. I think that it's basically the controller for all these, and then maybe you would brew in a peripheral or something like that.
I mean, that makes sense because what they're doing with, especially with what they're doing with the Z and having multiple.
The modular thing and like the still
step filters
and stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here. So let's see if I'm actually correct on this. Oh, and we haven't shown one of these in a while, but it was out here with the rest of our equipment, and so I just wanted to put it out. So if you ever got into the hobby, the art and science as we call it, you're going to become very familiar with Yeast.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
Imperial's another one. White Labs. Those are the three
White Labs
kind
for
of.
sure. And then Imperial, like when we've gotten Imperial stuff, they tend to deliver their yeast in a can.
They used to. Now they've switched to smack packs as well.
No
more
man,
cans.
the
It was
can
so cool, right?
Wild.
I was like, crack.
That was the darkness.
Yeah, the
right?
darkness.
The darkness. But basically, they call this form factor is called a smack pack. And ultimately, what you're going to do when you get it, I'm not going to do it right now because there's a specific amount of time between smacking it and pitching it, right? But essentially, you physically engage with this pack in a smacking way. And then essentially what it does is it introduces the 100 billion yeast cells to the food that's inside here. And then this thing plumps up like a ballpark frank.
I feel like you got to do it in like an evil, Dr. Evil or like a menacing Bond villain way. 100 billion yeast cells.
You have to, the fingers must be steepled at all times. But basically, I mean, this thing, it can become physically taut and plump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It expands to almost bursting.
You will know that it happened, is all I'm trying to say. But, all right, so let's take this bad boy around, and then we can try Frostbite.
I'm excited.
Right now, I tried some of the Frostbite.
Oh,
but not when it was done. This was just a sample out of the.
I think you're gonna dig it.
I'm hoping.
The only way I can describe it is a crisp heat, and it's not a great descriptor.
Crisp heat.
Yeah, like it's just crisp. It's clean. It's like a clean. It's weird.
Well, because we've had. I mean, part of the reason we wanted to do it, right, is because we've made. I mean, we've had, like, out at Lucky Envelope, which is a super, super awesome place that you should check out. Out at Lucky, they have had a 2-pepper, and at various times, like, every time we've had their 2-pepper ale, it's functionally been a different beer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that just has to do with the wandering nature of, like, trying to infuse from peppers, or because we have this beer, and it exists in a certain place, and then we're introducing different kinds of peppers. The entire process is analog as fuck.
Right, exactly.
Right? I mean, I think that you could have this, you could introduce the same amount and still end up getting something weird after the fact, especially if they change the ABV, right?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I think you hit both of them on the head is, maybe they're trying different peppers, maybe it's just because of the nature of putting peppers in.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think, by God, I think that I have discovered the ultimate technique.
Whoa! Gee, you're not even thinking about it now. Look at this.
Yeah.
No mind. It's great.
The final, I have the activity wrapped up. I have the end game, last possible wisdom for this process. My recipe. And then down at the bottom, Tycho Brewhe.
Right there.
Looking good. You don't understand. It has been such a nightmare. I never thought that I would wake. Like every time I would come around here.
The veil has been parted.
Yeah, every time I would come around here and try to address this satanic altar.
Listen, I think you're doing a fantastic job. The chat thinks, what the hell is wrong with you? You're not using the pillow.
Oh, well.
I mean, you got half of the whole.
Well, no, I will do it.
Right,
No, it's for clues.
Yes.
Here, I will put it into here.
Voila, done.
Start now.
The ritual is complete.
All right. Get this installed.
Yeah, I feel like this is when you defeat the raid boss a couple times, and then it's set on, just
Hold on.
auto drive.
Hold on. Are you saying that I have the Pico on farm?
Yeah.
Is that the terminology?
I think that's where we're at this point.
You're leveraging. All right, motherfucker. Now, is it time? Is it time to tap in? As they say.
I don't know. Where the hell's Jeff?
Well, here, let's get a piece of it. And God only knows what's going on with that brigand.
That
vagabond. But you know what? It's possible. It's possible that he has gotten spooked.
You're saying he's scared of the heat?
I'm saying that he's a coward. He's actually right.
Actually getting out of the kitchen?
He's a base and carnal rodent. And, none of this is custom.
I know. What the?
RAR 303. Thank you so much. All right, now, but I know how to do it. But you also know how to do it.
Yeah, we all know how to do it, but it's just kind of.
But here.
This is just weird.
What if I look down the hallway
and see if he's like scootering by?
No, he's not there. And it's like I want to think, is it because of all the mean things I said about him? But I only said
what
those
did you
things
do him to this morning? Did you say something as you walked in and was like, no, Jeff?
I did, actually. It's possible. It's possible that I did engender some fear. But we'll see how if it has any long-term effects. In any case, if we pour a glass for him, and he drinks it, that's fine too.
Yeah. Yes.
Swisher, it's entirely possible. What we've done in the past is Ghostly has he typically puts some of the remainder into a growler, and so Armoire could definitely tap in.
Oh, sure.
Armoire could definitely tap in.
I'm planning on keeping that growler for him before. Congratulations.
There we go. Ready for that party pour.
Yeah, we don't need the CO2 this time. This one.
The CO2's kind of cranked.
Yeah.
You gotta bleed it a little bit.
A little bit.
This is a frat house experience.
Ah, shit.
Eric is engaged
in a battle for everyone here to enjoy.
A battle for the very soul of this beverage. Essentially, so that you can understand on the back end what's happened, right?
God damn! Ouch! Sorry.
No, he's fine. This is entertainment. All right. No, but essentially, what you carbonate beer at a different pressure than you pour it at. So you use the pressure from the pressure of the CO2 in there actually pushes the beer down through the tap. Is it shooting out less?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now we're ready to operate. Now we're ready for beer pong. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Oh yeah.
God, it certainly smells good. Let's
Right?
see. Yeah.
It smells amazing.
Here, so should I grab this one
Yeah, go
here?
for it.
Okay. Oh my goodness gracious.
That smells fantastic.
What the hell? Okay, so, gathered friends, we discussed this in the past. Part of the reason that we wanted to try peppers, and we didn't end up, behold.
I was on a fall.
No. And
I was working.
God bless you. God bless you. Now, grab a glass
Okay.
and maybe one of the smaller glasses.
Oh. This is the ghost pepper one, isn't it?
This is the ghost pepper one.
Damn.
Yeah, and then we have our tap down there, so we can. So you can tug fruitlessly on those taps all you want.
There's a joke I'm about to.
No, there is, and I put it out there for you to enjoy while leaving it firmly on the
Oh,
ground.
there's taps over there. You can pull the.
Yeah, right. Hiding back here.
All right, so the tapping has begun. Now, so part of the reason we wanted to utilize peppers, and were these fresh or dried?
Or dried.
They're dried. It's harder to get them the other way.
There you go.
Right? Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, it smells good.
No, the smell is this is actually what we're talking about right now. So the smell of this beer,
Yeah.
like so remember,
It's super fruit.
So we have talked about super fruit, super fruit.
For fruit.
But I'm saying that
now.
we have talked about the smell, like the tropical scents and things like that before. This is easily
Licorice.
the fruitiest, fruit and herb.
I'm smelling licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the most like ridiculously fruity. We have to look at what's in here, right?
So it was pale malt,
Idaho.
Golden Promise, right?
Uh-huh.
With wheat. There was a good portion of wheat in this,
so
and
it
honey.
had-
Wheat and honey.
So that it would have a strong bed.
Yeah.
So sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then along with this heat element, which frankly on the show we haven't played around with much, but there is no telling. It'd be hard to communicate. Like, we have had fruity ones and we've discussed it. This has the most incredible nose of fruit out of anything we've ever made on the show.
Yeah,
in
this
fact,
is-
or any beer I've ever had in my life. Which, motherfuckers, let me tell you today, I've had
a
one or
selection.
two.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
afraid to drink it because it smells so good. I'm like, it's
God,
gonna
yeah, it
ruin
smells really, really good.
I would like an air freshener with this smell.
right? Like it smells
it's
like-
because it's still sharp. It actually smells fresh in a way that everything else is just sort of like, oh, that's the scent. It's
Yeah.
like it. This smells actually
They're ready
like it.
for us to put it in our mouths.
God, this smells awesome.
I'm worried. I'm so terrified.
So, is this head a result of the high CO2?
No, this is just the head retention. Remember, we put oats in here.
Oh, that's right. It's
You
because
know.
it has flaked oat.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I mean, this looks creamy. I didn't know if it was just because it was
Yeah,
like
and it's a full body. So
going nuts. Oh boy.
It's the
All right.
dish soap.
Are we ready? All right, here we go.
Wow,
that's
it's there.
awesome.
Oh, it's there. Oh my goodness, it's really there.
I don't think it's.
Well, you and I eat hot stuff all the time.
Yeah.
What I will say,
I don't think food should hurt.
yeah, well, that's where you're wrong.
Slay that beast.
Oh my gosh, it sneaks up on you. It's like, okay, no. I would not do well in the hot ones, and now you've created a beer version of the hot ones.
Exactly, and we are ready to invite him at any time.
Right.
To come and sample this demonic beverage.
I think this is great. Like, this is
Unique.
It is legitimately great. Now,
But do you get this like? Do you get that like? Remember how I said it was like a crisp pepper? Like
I have
hot
near I have never had anything like this in my life.
No.
Except for, I mean, the only thing I would compare it to would be like a
It dissipates fairly well.
a medicinal
I'll go get some
medicinal
milk.
tincture.
yeah,
Like sometimes, so there's a place that sells kombucha
yeah.
at the farmer's market, and this dude also offers a range of like traditional Chinese
Yeah.
medicine,
Yeah.
like for colds and things like that. And I would say that this has that kind of payload. But
It's gonna be okay.
No, I'm fine. The
for
problem
me-
is I want to taste it again
No.
because I was so overwhelmed.
here,
but I know
you
that
you have to. Here, so
But make sure you get a whiff. Take a whiff first,
Yeah.
because you get the fruit, and then there's a little bit. You do get a little
down
bit
like-
of the pepper in your nose, but then
this. But
It hits you when you taste
This
it.
is just an incredible.
So they're
This is an
saying,
incredible
I'm
beer.
wiping my eyes because they're running. And they're
Minus.
saying not to, but it's not. My fingers haven't been in the beer.
No.
It's not like
This isn't like cooking with.
Yeah, it's not like the residue. I mean, I guess if I poured it in my eyes, that would be bad.
Yeah. So I think
Subtle?
it would be.
that is so cool.
I think it would be amazing.
Subtle?
It's subtle at the start. You're like,
No.
oh, that's got an interesting savory flavor to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's growing.
It's malevolent. Yeah, it metastasizes. So two things.
no, it's making
One,
my nose run.
this base minus the peppers.
Is delicious as a beer.
No, that
alone.
would be a great beer.
This is an incredible beer.
That's the beer I would have.
Now, the Ghost. How long did the dry, because remember, our fantasy at first is dry peppers are a more concentrated heat. A fresh version of the pepper has the fruitier elements. Now, this is not without fruit,
No.
but so there's a couple things I'd like to do. How long did it rest in the beer?
1 week.
1 week. Okay, so we have a lot of levers that we can
I know,
turn
right?
on this. So I think trying it fresh for the
Oh,
amount of
yeah,
time
with the-
would
yeah.
be different.
Yep.
I think trying fresh or dried,
If we stored this for a while, how would it change?
it would mellow out. Ultimately, those oils that you're talking about there,
They'd break down.
but because there's alcohol in here, ultimately I think those would soften in the same way that like the hop oils soften over
Yeah,
time.
we should pour some in a growler and
should
just put it in the
bottle
fridge
it.
for a while.
Yeah.
Because I would be interested to taste it when it didn't hurt.
But it is hard fucking core. I'm gonna finish this glass
I'm
because
done.
I'm a winner. But I would
loser,
love
baby.
to mess with this. First
Yeah.
of all, I'd love to make a virgin version of
Yeah.
this, right? I'd like to make a pepper-free version of this tincture. But like I say, there's so many places to come in and alter it. I have never had anything like it in my life, except for, like I say, medicine.
Yeah.
But in terms of the nose and the flavor, what I want is a
It
mechanism.
smelled so sweet.
I want a mechanism that we can use
Yeah.
to peel the layers back from this and try the different,
Yeah. See the different steps?
see the different steps. Because right now, it's like, it definitely did what it was supposed to.
I think it's
I just think
cool.
that we might have something world
hidden beneath
drop,
the surface of this.
like
Yeah.
legendary tier.
So it doesn't linger like if I was to eat a hot wing.
No.
No.
It does not, like,
Those
it's very
oils-
bright,
no, huh?
and then it does dissipate. Like,
Yes.
it's, like, it dissipates to the point where I'm like, I should try another sip.
Let me get another one.
Which
Let me
is,
get another one.
No.
Yeah.
And then you're made to suffer a second time.
So, Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's do a keg stand with this stuff.
It would bore through you.
It just starts pouring out the top of your head through the hole.
No, you would become possessed by a devil. You would
Yeah.
wave in the air.
Now, if we made this a cream ale, could we balance?
This is what I mean. There's at least 3 distinct knobs here that we can turn to get down to like the canonical version of this beverage.
Yeah.
Now, as an instrument designed to contain Maleth's Winter Fury, we can only be said to have found success. But I think there's 3 other versions of this, and now I'm just very curious
Yeah.
about the rest of them.
I think it's. I am
Have you
delighted.
guys noticed, maybe it's just me, because again, I don't eat a lot of spicy food. So the flavor residual in my mouth has changed the smell for me. I am picking up hints I didn't pick up before.
yeah.
Well, no, that's probably your sinus.
Well, yeah, they cleared out.
It's been cleared.
Look, I was a little congested before I came in.
I'm saying now it's roomy. You know
Yeah,
what
but
mean?
I am now starting to smell a little bit of the pepper in there.
Yeah.
Where I didn't pick it up
Before,
at
yeah.
all.
I don't know. This is so
special.
damn
It's
cool.
unique. I
It
would
really
on
is
that
special.
on the cud scale, it would be
Yeah.
it would have a very unique. Now that didn't mean it's good.
I think it's great.
Dude, we have to do and not
Could you
in
imagine?
a while. I mean, soon. We have to brew the base of this. Because underneath that demonic heat, there is something really neat. I think we have to look into very seriously messing around with, and also it's got some really novel hops we generally don't
absolutely.
use too.
I mean, Idaho 7 is just a fantastic hop to use for that fruit
Michael in the
flavor.
office?
He can't do hot at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
the chat is like, "Where's Mike? Where's Mike?" It's great.
No, it would
But
it would kill him dead. Don't come over here.
Yeah, do not do. This is a quarantine zone.
It will eat through your stomach.
Yeah.
You will see it again on your shirt.
and feel it on the way
Go
out.
to Dixie's Barbecue, get the man, and then chase it
Get
with this.
the man.
Wait, what's Dixie's barbecue?
What?
Oh, he's not from here. Do you want to tell the story?
So there is
he's not from here.
I go to Jack's.
There's a
so-
barbecue place
Under the
it's
bridge.
under like the 520 interchange.
Okay.
Where 520 meets 405. It's a little barbecue place. and you go in line, and it's wonderful, amazing barbecue and cornbread and everything. But there was a guy that used to run it, and he had this hot sauce that he had condensed down into the saucepan, and he'd call the man.
And he walked around.
And he would walk around and challenge you. Like literally, you would get a toothpaste, dip the toothpaste in a toothpick, and then you just dribble the toothpick across the food, and that was enough. He called it the man. It would eat through the saucepans. He would have to replace the saucepans.
That's fantastic.
They've franchised out a little bit, but yeah, it is. I don't know how to compare us to like whatever they call the hot ones sauce.
The man is the measure. It is the equal or the superior to any of the hot sauces we have had in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
This stuff is malevolent.
Yeah.
If you put any more than a toothpick, because I'm a fucking smart guy, I can handle it. No. If you put anything more than this toothpick on there, if you accept his challenge, it ceases to be food.
It's just like this nuclear waste of a product.
It is no longer food. It's like the idea that you would bring home leftovers or something.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
The only people I've ever seen able to handle more than a toothpick were heavy smokers who would they dampened their taste buds.
The agent of their own annihilation.
But yeah, it's just like literally.
Fascinating.
A stream of the toothpick was just enough to give it flavor.
So is this still around?
Yeah, they're still around. Unfortunately, the owner, he has passed away, but he's had his family's carried on that legacy.
Very cool.
No, I know where it is. We can go.
I think this should happen.
Experience it.
Josh can bring the Twitch backpack, and we just
exactly. Get the wireless one.
I'm done. I'm
Bless you.
I hope that's not painful when I process it.
Well,
we'll find out.
Let us know.
I don't. Oh Jesus!
Send tweet,
new
as they say.
things.
Oh man, yeah, Da Bomb is.
Yeah, Da Bomb is great. I like
Da Bomb is quite good as a sauce. I think Da Bomb actually has a neat flavor.
But it was so funny after we did those the whole peppers that we were eating, like the scorpions and the ghosts and everything
something
like that.
changed, but biologically.
Yeah, but now I'm like when I go back and taste like the Bomb and other sauces that are super hot, I start to actually taste flavor in them now instead of just pure heat.
Yeah. And I
have so delicious.
I have a couple sauces you haven't had.
Yeah.
We may need bread just to survive.
This is amazing.
Mon Frere. And of course, all thanks and praise to Graham Baxter. But something that I can put on the craw as a soothing balm. Yeah, of course you can try some of that.
Oh, the beer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the cake.
Here, so let's see if this medicinal can help.
Oh, sorry. It's pre-cut. Is Graham Baxter in the chat right now?
Here. Let's see.
God damn it.
Spice though, plot twist, the bread is also spicy.
That was fantastic.
Oh god, and it's medicinal too. It has tamped it completely down. Now I'm ready for more. So Ghostly.
Yeah. Oh, you want a slice?
You might need some. It's pretty. It smells. The smell is the most tropical. Like
it's
the
great.
Fruitiest.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. Actually.
I think that beer is. I think it's awesome. Like I am so excited by that beer.
But I have this to chase it.
My opinion of fruitcake has been radically altered.
Fodwin. Nothing would bring me more pleasure. We had the temerity at one point in the show's history to say that fruitcake was in fact a satanic material.
Well, whenever you see it, it's like this hard chunk of like I don't know what they put in it. It's like they put warheads in it. They put like all different.
No, it's ordnance.
There's
it's like
calamari in it.
launched
Who knows?
From a cannon at an enemy.
Turn the packet so we can see it on
Oh
camera.
yeah.
And so Graham Baxter was like, no.
I beg to differ.
Come and get some of this. And Graham Baxter was correct.
Yeah,
This stuff is good. It's spicy.
Yeah.
and tasty and good.
Yo, get some
Are
fruitcake.
you sure, Dave?
Jeff is making.
Dave Burial? All right, now.
But you can always quench your thirst with or the heat with some awesome fruitcake sent by Graham Baxter. And
it's getting festive
Yeah.
up in this business. There is a glass right there, Mon Frere.
So hard to get one cup.
Yeah, glass.
It's actually
the middle.
underneath here.
Oh.
This one we had to.
It might melt through the plastic.
Do me up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
It's very
so-
serious.
So we're talking pretty spicy then by your words.
Yeah. So take a couple whiffs of it on the nose.
Yeah,
and
no.
It's gonna be super fruity, and then.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that to have anything.
No. You really wouldn't.
It's immediate.
Right.
That's a difficult drink. It gets hotter and hotter as it goes.
No, it only goes this way.
Yeah.
And
It
then,
only goes up.
and then eventually,
Yeah.
and then eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, that wasn't so bad. You're gonna come back and it's gonna be just as bad as it ever was.
Pour me a large glass. You're a Satanist.
You're not obligated to drink it all.
Yeah. But I think Jeff hit it on the nose that the intensity of the heat dissipates. Not like when you're eating like a chicken wing, like several chicken wings, where it just stays around.
Yeah.
It's because the carrier
vanishes
wave
quick,
isn't
yeah.
oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst of those sauces are all
Yeah.
oily,
This is
like
not-
357.
I'm not gonna drink anymore.
No,
Would you like some fruitcake?
That's gonna upset my tongue.
yeah,
It's quite delicious. My whole opinion of fruitcake has now changed.
I've never had a fruitcake in my
dude,
life.
this shit
I've
is.
tried.
Mwah.
People are weak. I'm trying to get more people, but they're being.
It's so
difficult.
good.
I appreciate you.
I'm eating spicy curry out there right now, and that fucked me up.
No, it's serious business.
That apartment's not here.
Wow, that's hardcore.
I think I dig it.
No, it's very, very special. But like I say, I think there's a version of that human beings could drink, and I'm curious about it. Well, Gabriel, I honor you. Nice work.
Thank you for
See you again at 3.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, it's time.
It is time to remember.
Let me open up.
That do not last forever.
Lydia.
Oh, Lydia!
Beer.
Lydia, okay, now
She can.
so Lydia, we're gonna let's look. That's reasonable. Come over here now, Lydia. Have you ever eaten a hot thing?
Once or twice in my life.
Were you
yes.
okay with it?
Sometimes.
Okay. If you would be so kind,
Also, look at the clarity on that. That's really cool.
look, it's just a great beer.
great
Now, please address the beverage. Now, first, smell. Very cool scent, huh? Kind of neat.
Crisp, clean,
Really interesting.
fruity.
You wouldn't expect anything, would you?
I get
Not at
apple
all.
juices and other stone fruits from
Yes.
I was gonna say it smells kind of sweet actually. Which
It
is,
really does.
This is terrifying.
this. Yeah, you know when people like line up?
What
It's
Chad
like the
doesn't-
firing
what
squad.
Chad doesn't know is that we basically have like the Galactic Senate out here off camera. All right, now give it a sip.
All right. Sniff, taste, locate, describe. Oh my god.
Where's it located?
Hell.
The inner bowels of hell.
I want a Lydia gift now so bad.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
don't worry, you'll get one. You will get a Lydia gift.
It starts sweet as it hits the tongue.
It's
and then
so
the
cool,
moment
right?
It just like goes as it separates, it's just like
Yeah, it's a frangible munition. And so it's got honey oats, it's got honey malt, flaked oats, it's golden promise, like it is underneath, there is a good boy here.
this feels like an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, exactly. I drank an entire glass of it.
This is the best beer ever.
No, but I did have the backup
yeah.
from some fruit cake.
Okay, yeah.
You want a
need-
chunk?
You need the chaser.
To help?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
After that, you're gonna put something else you can do on it?
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you
God.
try this?
I was like,
No, exactly. Here, why don't you eat
No.
this? Here, why don't you eat this hoof I found? Here.
oh my god, is there jalapenos?
No, it's all for you.
Oh, for me? Okay.
Yeah. It's from Graham Baxter on the channel, and he made it as a repudiation of people saying that fruitcake was bad, and I think that he's come up with something pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the main thing it will do is medicinally heal you from the evil beverage.
This be. Yeah. Yeah. Nick, do it.
All right, now Nick, are you?
Yeah.
So Nick is also ready to ride the ride.
I heard
So
words that I like.
so Nick, imagine.
I heard words that I like first.
Exactly. So Nick, imagine that you're going on a mouth ride. Imagine that this mouth ride has an arc, and very soon your craw will be upon it. Now,
I work for you.
address the glass. Address the glass.
How is it like a formal like?
Well, classically. Now,
Okay, yeah.
here, but put your nose up top, and then get that scent, and now you'll know why Lydia thought things were going to be okay.
Yeah, this smells like a beer.
Yeah.
It smells fruity and nice.
Yeah, there's kind of a sharp sort of like a fruit
Yeah.
in there, almost candy,
Yeah.
right?
It smells
Coolest
like it's
D&D weapon ever.
You are. This is stealthy. This is mean.
It's bad news. So this is a beer based around
Right.
a malevolent weapon
Yeah.
that sends people to the place where winter never ends.
It's
And
a-
so that's what this is about. That's what this is actually about.
It's like you know the heat is coming.
The heat is on.
It's not bad. Oh, it gets worse.
No, but when it starts out, it's so neat, right?
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Hello, friend.
It starts out so good. Dude, listen, this motherfucker went back for round 2.
Right away.
God damn, it's the trequel.
Because it overwhelms you and you have to double
Actually, it's not bad.
Right?
There is something really interesting about it that causes the craw to be curious.
I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Confused.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. I'm somewhere in there.
But that's the story.
But I like me a spice, and this
See,
is
I'm
good.
the same way. I am the same way.
It burns. Let me tell
deep
you,
burn.
it does a burn.
Yeah.
In the burn zone.
The burn zone. Yeah, exactly. It's a burn area.
But if you enjoy a subtle burn zone, it's
Yeah.
a good burn zone. It's not like it's not like the hot sauce that you have out there in the kitchen.
No, yeah, like the N
Yeah,
or a
no.
Z. Like, no, this is not there.
What'd you spice this with?
That is ghost. That's the ghost pepper, like physical pepper. Introduced into the wort 1 week,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I can get down with this.
Okay, cool. Thank you for taking the ride.
Thank you for
I appreciate it.
giving me the ride. I had a good time.
All right, so, gathered friends, now you have had an opportunity. You want to bring it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you can have
drive
it.
a forklift today.
No, you can have it. Now, so that was even better than we could possibly have imagined. Because, I mean, ultimately, any one of these things, I mean, and this is partially why I'm pleased to have Jeff in. Wait a second. Do we have another, hold on, do we have another contestant? Well, here,
I don't drink, so I'm not going to drink too much.
set it down. Set down both drinks.
Don't tell my sponsor.
Both drinks. Now, so you are an avowed mutant. And
Wait,
Harris,
let's get you a fresh one.
Yes.
right? And the reason I say this is because the channel may recall a moment out in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
When
thank you so much for the sub range. Yeah.
When I ate the good fish.
Well, it wasn't a good
Oh,
fish.
yeah.
This surströmming is not a good
There's nothing good about that.
Surströmming is a fish that when the vast majority of people even smell the fish, they throw up on the fish because it is a rotten fish that has been preserved with lye, I think. It's
There
not
are
okay.
lies involved.
Now, so first, smell. Interesting.
Smells nice. Smells like
It-
interesting beer.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
now,
this-
how about the crop?
Off the fruit.
Now, the surströmming was not hot.
No.
But that may be a different vector.
That is spicy.
Well, I mean, agreed. But are there any virtues independent of the heat?
I think it would be difficult to drink a whole pint of it,
Well, I have done so.
but it was. I think it's exactly the right amount of spicy.
I think that it's actually quite cool.
Yeah, I think it's
I think that
just
it is
right.
a cool drink
Yeah.
for cool people.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Did you catch yourself
As
among
someone
this number?
who's drunk it, and there's a relatively small number of people, I would say definitely cool is how I feel right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Cool.
elevated, certainly your status is elevated here.
What would have been ideal is if I drunk it and then my moustache had gone.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Robotnik, right? Like,
Exactly. All right.
But no, yes, it
Thank you,
was
sir.
very nice. Thank you.
I will handle the rest of this. Now.
The fruitcake is good.
Oh, yeah,
the fruitcake is
the
great.
fruitcake is exquisite. Mr. Groom. We have offered to others a medicinal fruitcake.
oh yeah. Would you
Oh,
like
I'm
some?
fine, thank you. On my diet.
On diet?
Yeah, I have to look good for my wedding.
No fruitcake?
Yes.
I'm on the no fruitcake diet, so fuck off.
Maybe
All
like
right.
vegetable
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now.
There's no place in this world where a vegetable cake deserves to have life.
You know what? It's really funny. So when Elliot was a youth, well, I guess technically he's still a youth, but he's going to be 14 in a couple weeks, and he's a whole thing. But there was a period of time where we had found this, evil cookbook.
Okay.
Functionally speaking, like a grimoire, a kitchen
Amazing.
grimoire. It was called Deceptively Delicious. And
So it's like trying to juke your kids out to eat healthy food?
yeah, you put vegetables of various kinds into and not a little bit. These baked goods are fucking stuffed with vegetables. Like, it's not a little bit of vegetable, but it's all about purees and
Interesting.
choosing tastes that hide it.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
And there's a it's a sweet potato cake that is probably my favorite cake, and it's precisely because your craw is completely unaware.
Yeah.
There's a zucchini cake in there that is also just out of this fucking world.
Weird.
And they would just eat it because they feel like they're getting away with something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why don't you try this cake? And they're like, okay, it tastes like cake.
It's like, you got me, Dad.
Yeah,
Cake?
exactly. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
No.
You're edgy.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. But no, it is possible to hide a comically large
Amount of what? Yeah.
vegetables
It's like, this should not work, but
exactly
somehow
in there. Certain
we've
ones
warped time and space around this.
certain ones are actually really
Yeah.
really good. All right, hey, so
The Vegenomicon.
holy shit, dude, it's 12:54.
Holy shit.
Do we even have enough time?
Let's start it and finish it next week.
Fair enough. What's that?
Speed run.
But then let's also do it. Okay, so how do we do this as a speed run?
How do we exploit the glitches, right?
10-second polls.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That you are I commend you, sir. You are a malefactor. So, but if it's going to be a speed round, to my mind, there's no reason that it can't have a theme that's based around that.
Yeah. What do we got that's quick?
Well,
and
we have that,
What did
but there's also the haste spell,
Oh yeah. Or carriage. That motherfucking thing is.
right? I think we make a spell based on the haste. We make a spell.
Beer based
we make
on
a
the-
beverage based on
You're
haste.
getting a little hasty here. Come on.
Yeah, already. I've made waste.
With the haste. All right.
So let's
awesome
do
beer
it.
done quick. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Haste
right.
spell. What does that look like for a beer?
Exactly.
Beer.
Part of it is that we're choosing.
It's got to go down quick. Pilsner.
Yep. Pills. Pills.
What else goes down quick? We can just do a regular IPA. Boom, quick, easy, and done. And
It's a lager.
yeah, it's kind of. I mean, lagers,
Yeah,
pilsner,
lager,
same
pilsner,
six.
same thing.
You know. Smash. Boom.
Oh,
done.
smash.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Josh Price with the assist. All right, now, because these polls are so short, everybody has to be ready. Are we ready? Here we go.
It has to be called the quickening. Yeah. Let's get all Highlander on this. Woo! Look at that fight! Look at that fight! Look at that fight!
Smash.
Wow.
Okay.
Great. All right. Smash. So.
Smash. Well, honestly, and this is the of course it's S.A. Wells as a science person. Smash has very, very firm strictures about what can be in there.
Yep.
So smash as a piece of brewing terminology smashes for our beers that we did for our event over at Two Beers.
Yep.
Right? So smash is nice because you can use it to determine, you can use it to calibrate yourself on certain types of ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so this is good. The haste, it works for something that has a single malt and a single hop
Yep.
smash.
So what do we want for ABV? Usually it's between about 4.25 and 6.25. But if we talk about the haste spell, is it getting you drunk really, really quick? Or
Yeah,
are
exactly. Is it fast?
Yeah, is it fast to get you drunk, or are you able to just have several of them really quickly?
Yes. And we
Which would be the lower ABV.
Exactly. And we can offer that to our friends. Now, I'm about to click it. Are you ready? Here we go. Huh.
So lower on the low side, so you can drink because you're running out the door, or
and then 7 is like, well, hey, let's have one.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Yeah.
5. Okay, 4.
4. Okay, cool. Color. Boo, 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 boo. Usually between 5 and 10, but we can do whatever we want. Well, we want to stay within up to the 14 range, golden, because we're really, the thing is, we're really only putting one grain. We're going to be using one type of grain, so.
Exactly. You can't even get to these lower ranges here. So let's say 5.
I would say 5, maybe 10. So let's do this speed. We're going to cut out the middle vote. So 5 would be, what do we say for color? So it's like a flash, right? So you can barely see the person running.
Exactly.
They're doing whatever the spell they're casting, right?
Exactly. And then 10 is darker. So let's, 10 is darker than that.
Yeah.
It's a different
It's a
color.
good call.
Red ones, no, Blind Cleric is right. Red ones, certainly,
What do you say?
for those who serve Gorka Morka, red ones have traditionally gone faster. Oh my goodness gracious. They rushed in there for that 5.
Wow, I guess so.
They want to be heard. Oh my lord! Terrifying! Alright, it's 5, Monfrere.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my notepad up. So we don't forget this. ABV
4.
4. And SRM is 5. So you want the Ibu?
Yeah, so what do we want to do? 30 and 50 is usually the case, but we can go higher, right? Like we can do a really nice IPA
Something
style.
like an IPA style.
Yeah. Think about this. It's smashed with El Dorado. I'm not saying this is what we do, but
No. But
I'm
that's
already
one of the-
salivating over
That's
something
one of
like
the
that.
options. And the truth is that you can get to a really complex, really fruity taste in one step with El Dorado.
Yeah.
Because, yes, you're using one hop, but that doesn't mean that you aren't putting all those hops in at the boil.
Right.
It's that El Dorado hop means something different when it starts in the boil and when it's added at the end.
Exactly. And we could do both.
And then
we
fucking
could.
dry hop it as well.
Yeah, exactly. How cool is that, right?
It's very cool.
I like it. Whoa. So 30 IBUs.
Oh my gosh, dude! Look at the wort.
I know.
In
How
that.
cool is that?
It is.
This is the color on this is going to be fantastic.
Oh, goodness gracious! That is-
Especially what's going to be neat is that had a ton of honey malt in there.
Well, you can smell that.
Right, but
that's the new note. I would say in the brew house, that honey malt is like the new ingredient that we've done. And we should I feel like we should address that again with a really basic churro underneath. Come back at it at the top with honey malt and basically just play around with some of the pieces of Frostbite. The honey malt flaked oats, I think
It's like cereal.
there are so
Literally,
many ways
it's
to
cereal.
take it.
Yeah.
Literally, cereal.
Yeah.
The
How do we make a
it's the
cinnamon toast
same
crunch?
fucking thing.
Right? Or
We could easily do it.
oh god, that sounds actually fantastic.
It's a soak. We could do it. We could.
Beer.
There isn't already, but would they do it as well as this channel? I suspect not. They want 30.
30. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wow, interesting. All right.
Put that in her.
All right. So let's talk about our grain build.
Right. So because it is a single malt. So in single malts, generally speaking, you have like a base malt that you use. So in smash beers, the whole range is available to you as your
Right.
full malt.
Well, yeah, but you
right?
don't. I mean, you're not going to do like a specialty grade, right? You're not going to do. Hey, we're going to do 100% special B. It's just fucking no. So I would say we have 3 main grains that we would throw in this. One is going to be 2-row because that's just a fantastic base for a smash, right? It's clean, crisp.
It's not going to get in your way at all.
It's not going to get. But we would use the Copeland 2-row, right?
Yeah.
That one that's locally grown here. Then I would go with Munich. This is going to make it a little sweeter, right? And a little darker in color, but
This is Munich. Oh, Munich
yeah,
is the base.
yeah, kind of like to give you a bready, more of a bready taste
Yeah.
on the beer. Or I would go with Golden Promise as the third, which is going to give us a very sweet, sweet, sweet taste.
Yeah.
So you have, clear, crisp, and clean.
Munich.
Bready for the Munich, and sweet for the Golden Promise.
Yeah. Let's see. I spelled Munich Mwinch,
Winch.
and so I'm modifying.
That's actually how they pronounce it in the Bavarian Alps.
Mwinch.
Winch.
Mwinch and then Golden Promise.
Yep.
Which I feel like has more of a syrupy, like a really rich sweet. Okay, so here's our base grains. 10 seconds, go. Requient? That's not a bad idea.
What do you say?
Well,
they
where's
fun?
our raffle for a Pico? Like, we should.
yeah.
Why not give one away over the? Why not give one as we move into the holiday season?
That's a cool idea.
Why not have one where we give a Z away?
Yeah.
Because the truth is that that would be a end game to your present, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Think about like if you drop something like that on someone who is ready to engage with the hobby. That's a life-changing piece
Right,
of equipment.
absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so pleased with what I see here. I really, really like what I'm seeing.
Wow, yeah.
Yep.
The vote is just great.
No, I love the speed, but Golden Promise is what they
Okay.
want.
Interesting, cool.
And so we know that Golden Promise will actually be a very, very nice bed.
Absolutely, I mean,
So at the
my love affair with this grain.
well, for sure, but at the event, I'm trying to figure because we were talking with the brewmaster at 2 Beers, and he loves like Centennial. Is that his?
Yeah, Centennial is his big
favorite
thing,
one?
yeah.
Yeah. So Centennial is a very hoppy hop.
Yeah, absolutely.
For lack of a better term.
When you think of hops in an IPA, Centennial is the
Centennial
one
is
you
what
narrow right
makes
down.
people's faces do this.
Yeah.
But the range of hops available for this new smash is very, very broad.
Yeah.
Right? And the truth is, we can put a lot of crazy stuff in there. The main thing for me is, what can we put in there that's going to execute celerity, right? Which hop, like, thematically is going to deliver on a haste experience?
Oh,
You see what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
And so I'm trying to think about the ones that we have in our back pocket that would be cool choices, right?
Yeah. I think, let's go through the list here. What can we use? Check this out. Aurora.
Well, yeah, Aurora is really,
Pleasantly
really neat.
hoppy.
Yeah, but again, it's upmarket, but it'll be a traditional. You'll still get that traditional hop profile.
God,
well,
Belma.
you know me and Belma. But Belma was the focus for signing bonus. Like do we want to go back to that Belma well?
I think it's too soon.
You know what I mean?
God, you could do straight Citra.
Well,
That'd be.
Citra should be one of them.
Is it? Well, Eldorado, I could be.
It'd be easy to tempt you.
Ooh. Eureka!
So Eureka actually has an exclamation point in the name.
No, that's great.
Oh, it's the offspring of Apollo. So we've had some
We've
Apollo
used
experience.
Apollo, yeah, absolutely.
Dual purpose, good for
Similar
dry.
to Simcoe.
Oh, and good news, everybody! It's good for dry hoping.
When your hopes are dry, you
Exactly.
really need
well
beer.
Put. Well put.
Yeah.
Well put.
But look at the flavor profile. herbal, pine, mint, grapefruit rind,
Well, no, dude,
tangerine.
Here's some great news. Great,
Tangerine. What?
great news, everybody. It's good for dry hopping.
And tangerine.
And it's got herbal. Yeah. It's got pine. It's got grapefruit rind. It's got tangerine. No, I don't think that's it. But that sounds like a ball.
I think it's cool as hell.
Let's put it in there. Eureka. So, in terms of like the hop profiles, it'd be hard to identify which ones are quick. But there might be exciting names.
I don't know, hop shot?
but
No, it's just literally just a hop shot.
well, hop shots are the injections,
Yeah,
right?
the
And so
injections. I don't know why that's-
take a look at the alpha acids in the
yeah.
hop shots, right? So, but let's look at names.
Yeah.
Here, Falconer's Flight, dude.
Oh yeah.
Let's look at names that have speed aspects.
Yeah.
So Eureka,
One, Eureka, done.
is that quick moment of
Casting.
discovery,
Yeah.
right? Eureka, it's got tangerine already, so we're good there.
I mean,
now,
do you need more?
I say Falconer's Flight is a good. Here, so show them what the profile is.
Oh sure.
Falconer's Flight.
Many of Northwest's most unique hop varieties, and
Yes, it
perfect
is.
for any Northwest style. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of fruit flavors inside of that. A lot of the stone fruits. It's kind of like El Dorado in that sense.
Yep. Yeah. There was a Falconer's Flight. It's called Death Charge or something like that. It was over. This is before we knew each other. This was a specialty beer before. You know how Maritime's only really gotten into IPAs.
Oh, yeah.
Experimented into IPAs in the last couple
Maritime
of years.
used it.
This was a long time ago.
is
So
interesting.
Falconer's Flight has got the mega fruit. Eureka has got the herbal.
Yeah, Armadillo kind of sounds like armadillo, so it's might not work. Comet, another good one.
Oh, dude, Comet would be an amazing one. And the truth is that almost nobody would do it like we did it here because we're only making 5 gallons.
Yeah.
The truth is, a lot of these cool hops, I mean, there's a reason you don't see them in those tanks.
Right.
And it's because they'd fucking cost a lot of money.
Yeah, and we're not going to put it with Galaxy.
We would never do
fucking
that.
do it.
Like
ever.
some people.
Some fiends.
It's an old story.
Yeah.
Some malefactors. So, Comet, I think, is another one that goes with the theme. So yeah.
What?
Green bullet.
Holy shit! I've never even heard of that.
Dude, look at that.
Floral
alphas.
and raisin aroma. That sounds pretty damn cool.
Dude, that could be really neat.
I like that.
In the sweet
Yeah.
base that we have here. So green bullet.
Yep.
Here, so don't go nowhere. So they're talking about raisin and what?
Floral and raisin.
What? The
That sounds-
fuck? Here. So let's do that one and then Comet. Because like I say, no one else.
Comet's gonna be super bitter.
Oh, it's too much by itself, right?
Remember when we had the Galaxy and Comet? That's why.
So let's keep going. And Bullet, great call there, Ghost. Millennium, we're looking for something else that has the
Phoenix.
Phoenix is rising,
Rising, but not quick.
Pride of Ringwood.
What the fuck? God damn it, Australia.
What the hell is that?
Moderate citrus, clean bittering.
Moderate citric. I thought it said moderate critic aroma. It's
that's
like
about right.
it smells like criticism.
Reeks of
Serene Bobek, Summit Super Alpha. Wow.
Oh, very cool. Zeus? No.
Well, Zeus has the lightning aspect.
It's true.
Challenger Crystal Equinox.
Challenger spaceship, I don't know.
Well, there's a history there.
Hallerton.
We're looking for something that's got. If we see something else that has the speed aspect, then let's take it. Progress. What is it? Now, Progress is the lowest alpha that we have here.
Similar to Fuggles. Interesting.
Aromatic, slightly sweet, and herbal. If it's Fuggles.
Satanism. Oh, Santium.
Satan.
No.
Here, keep going down there. The devil's own hops. Slodic, Sovereign, Spalter, Goldings, we know about those. Tech,
Ultra.
Vanguard. Well, the Vanguard brings up the rear,
Yeah.
so we don't. It can't be Vanguard. I think we're good with our classics because we have Falconer's Flight, Eureka, and Green Bullet. These
Yeah,
are
I
all,
think those are. Yeah, it's
these
three.
are fucking kick ass.
We don't lose. With any
Well,
of these.
and they're not gonna. No one else is gonna do this. They're not gonna make this smash, first of all, but they're definitely not going to address it with these whacked out hops. Even though smashes tend to be smaller batch, like that should be the time where you flex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy shit! Okay, so the people have spoken on this one.
I'd say, yeah.
They want that green bulle.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah, Timber.
yeah, ref, stop the fight. It's over. It's gross. At a certain point, it's immoral to let it continue. Green bullet.
So let's talk about how. Whoa, holy shit! We don't need a lot.
Exactly. You know what? Though? And the truth is, we've actually murdered the time on this. We're actually doing great.
I know, right? Speed
Yeah.
run. So what do we? Really quick.
Yeah.
How do we want to?
Oh, address it in terms of when
I
we
mean,
hit it
we're
with the hops?
gonna put in some for bittering, right? But then how do we want? Do we want to add some for flavor at 10 and 5 minutes, and then do we want to dry hop it? That would be.
Yeah, that's the truth. So the dry hopping is gonna make it into something.
Yeah. So I would say the poll is going to be, do we add at 5 minutes? Keep as is.
Yeah.
Right. Don't do anything. Add around 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes and dry hopping as well.
Yeah, exactly. So green bullet for bittering only. Right?
Yep.
Bittering, and then let them know what they're voting for the 5+, right? Like, just so they understand, like, what the choice is. Like, we know what it means. It means that the hops are being added, much as they're being added to Tycho Brûlé now.
Yep.
They're going to be added very near the end, which means they spend less time in contact with the boiling wort, which means they retain more of their character.
Yeah, since the bitterness isn't being taken out and put into the beer, you're getting all the flavor and the aroma of these hops.
Exactly.
And that's only amplified.
And then
by,
the sequel to that is dry hopping, where it's never coming in contact with wort, with hot water at all.
Right.
Right?
We will be getting a ton of floral raisin if we do that. It's just wafting off the nose.
At the end, and if we're trying to figure out what's going on with this hop,
Yep.
that might be a good tool. And I'm actually going to let that sit for a while, because we have a bunch of cues, and we have a bunch of time, so we're good. Yithian Historian says, now that you've reached max level for Pico Brew insertion, what endgame content are you ready to tackle? Well, I mean, the endgame content for this obviously has to be the Pico Brew still.
Oh, God,
I mean, I feel like the endgame content for wort has got to be hard liquor. And I'm ready.
And really.
I'm ready to do it.
We're ready to do this.
Switcher wanted to know if we wanted to put any of those fine drinks aside for Amy.
I think we
will.
have.
She may benefit from this intense heat because
clarifies the mind.
And she may need it because our own precious Amy Falcone is now a
Wizard.
designer over at Wizards, which is pretty cool. Let's see, that girl with honey. What kind of honey is in the honey bucket? Also, how do you feel about a beer honey pairing it unplugged? Oh, I mean, beer and honey and beer, honey and alcohol in general is a very, very traditional thing. Blind Cleric wants to know what happens when you eat a hop.
I don't want to talk about it.
So what happens?
Well,
I mean,
go
I'd
watch
be
that
happy to.
episode with Holly.
Yeah.
Ooh. But if you would like to indulge in the bomb,
basically what happens
blows
is
up
that
in your mouth.
as soon as, because remember that these are very oily, right?
Yeah.
And so as soon as you put it in your mouth, as soon as the saliva hits it, you can see the same thing when you drop it into the wort too. They essentially explode.
It's kind of like, do you remember those old little pills that you would throw into the bathtub and it would explode into a foam like freaking animal?
Bath bomb.
Yeah.
Or
It was a kid's toy. Yeah, the little capsules.
Like the dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly. It was like poof, poof.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's like that, but in your mouth. And it basically creates, much as when they're used in brewing, those hops are like kiln dried and pelletized.
Yeah.
So as soon as any liquid is introduced to them, it really, really wants to have it.
Yeah.
And so your entire mouth becomes desiccated and then also coated with an explosion of oily mud.
Yeah.
So these are, I mean,
It's a dark
just
glitter
to
in your
emphasize,
mouth.
just to make it absolutely clear, nothing that I've described is aspirational.
No.
You don't want this to happen. You want to avoid it if you possibly can. Swisher wants to know, hey, are you worried now that Amy and Kate work for Wizards? They're going to conspire with you, conspire against you with Jeremy Crawford? That wouldn't be a surprise to me at all. New Belgium, does the studio always have a scent of beer now? It depends on who you ask.
They are flavor claymores. That's a freaking great Viking goat.
Flamor. Protoform X. What is the proper song to elevate the beerian nature of Tycho Brewhe? God, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Let me consider it. People says, do those yeast companies sell outside the U.S.? I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I would assume so. I've never really had the
Darkness. I mean, that is actually a British company, I think.
No, they're right down in Oregon.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Imperial.
for sure.
No, they're right down in Oregon.
So they address a bunch of like traditional British styles with their yeast.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
This is what they're into.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize they were down there either. And then the guys at Microbrew were like, yeah, they're literally 3 hours away.
Well, here, my poll disappeared, Josh.
Yeah.
Was it too long?
That must have died. I don't know. Unless you actually.
No. Poll.mape got messed up. Oh, it's a U.S. company. There we go.
Yeah.
What? Eckler, what is going on with this channel? Jim Rocky, a year and a half strong. We're having a taste of winter. Ward, my D&D group now. God bless. So, gosh, I mean, what the last one that we were talking about had to do with how the hopping was. Was it 3?
Oh, yeah. That's
So
right.
yeah, but it's
Everybody vote was 3.
yeah. So 3.
Okay.
So, but which one? But so when I type it in here, is 3 with the dry hop?
Yeah, I think it was the dry hop one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Because this is the third one I typed in, but on my UI it actually shows it as the top, so that's why. Pretty perfect. Oh, see, that's going to be killer. Honestly, that's the right choice. That's going to be really neat. I have never once heard of raisin as a note in a hop.
I'm excited.
If it has a dark, like almost savory sweetness, this is going to be fucking crazy. All right, so what's next?
Let's get some yeast.
Oh man, this thing is goofed. Yeah.
The first one I would say we would go with, especially with haste, is going to be the American Ale 2. This is going to accentuate the fruit flavor and really shoot it to the forefront.
That's Ale 2?
Yep, American Ale 2.
Accelerate fruit?
We could get a little wild here and do like a wheat, like a whip beer almost.
Oh, well, yeah, and that's whip beers often have that fruit cast,
Yeah, like the Belgian,
right?
yeah.
Well, here
Bavarian wheat.
my poll thing is in the bone zone, for sure. So you have your ABV, SRM, and IBU entered as notes. Okay, because I'm going to restart this.
Okay.
It went to hell. It went to hell.
Came back again?
I'm going to tell you.
Just like that beer.
Yeah, show of hands, everyone. Yes, exactly. If you could please extend one of your limbs, our devices will. Yeah, if you have an Alexa type device, we should be able to get it all. So, yeah.
Hey, hello.
That was a promising ding dong. Let's see if that worked. No, it's completely annihilated.
What?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Are we doing yeast?
Yes.
And what are the options?
The first option was American Ale 2,
Yep. Then a Bavarian wheat.
then Bavarian wheat. Yeah, the Bavarian wheat would be a little bit broader in its fruit interpretation, right? They're both going to emphasize fruit, but the wheat is going to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else.
But now let's look at names.
Yeah, we could do a name-based.
Right? Is there one that we think has does it have a speed character? Whiskey yeast.
What? Spicy clove.
Weird. What the hell?
Get you drunk quick.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Interesting. I want to play around with that.
Yeah, for sure. Come in there and just come at it with these weird, like wine yeasts or whatever. Here, try the sweet mead. And see what it says. Lower
It's like a
attenuation.
champagne type of.
Lower attenuation. Okay. Residual sweetness as well as fruity flavor. Alcohol up to 15%. So should we try?
So you want to go completely outside the box
Completely
and say
outside
let's
the
use
box.
a wine yeast
Yeah, exactly.
and throw it. I mean,
Yeah. So for option 3, let's do the sweet mead wine for an aggressive yeast experience. All right, good. Now, so how are you doing it?
Well, I'm trying it on my end, and we'll see if it works.
Oh, do you have access to it?
Of course I do.
Okay.
I can end your poll at any time. Oh no, it's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing an internal server error.
hey, everybody's entering numbers, so.
Yeah, I mean, technically it's working. It's just not showing.
Oh, okay.
I can see it.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, it's just not up on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. Oh, dude, it's the 500 server error. I mean, that's what I'm seeing
That's
on my own
great.
screen. Yeah, Spidey Mark here. That's rough.
You just tell me when to finish.
You bet. Historically, I mean, for the speed round, we've been keeping it truncated. So
Yeah,
let's hit it.
Sweet mead.
Sweet mead. Okay, so we're gonna go nuts with this.
This is going to be the weirdest.
No, it's gonna be the weirdest thing, but we're gonna hit it with that these raisin hops for some reason. Gosh, so
Which now has a built-in pull system?
really? Well, it
Really help us.
makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that they would.
Yeah, I mean, Nightbot had it a while, for a while.
Yeah.
too, and all that stuff.
Oh, well, this is still Goofa-dandy. So let's take a look at the. So have we reached? It's in the back panel now. That's where you can put your names. Joppist or Yoppist.
Peace.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna try again.
Give it a rip. I think it's phenomenal. I absolutely love the spice on that thing.
Once it got a little bit warmer, here. The heat is definitely more of a burning heat, but but the fruit is also bigger. So wild.
I don't know. I dig it.
I think that it's really special.
Ooh, that is a lot spicier though.
No,
that time around.
as soon as it's not cool anymore, because this is more or less what I tried when we first thieved some out, right? All right, now, so we need a way to do to put in names. Are you taking a look at that, Josh, or should I should just look at it, right?
I'm gonna try this weird poll. It'll be fine.
Okay, so let's try to get some names. Zero Dark Hasty, you devil. For some reason. Oh, bonus action is great.
Ooh,
as a
that's
name.
good. Smash and dash. Yeah.
Flash smash. Oh man, I think bonus action is killer.
Yeah, quick death.
Flurry of brews also smart.
Fastball special.
Tasty and tasty.
Raising the stakes. Nice.
Dash to the bath. Speed kill. All right, let's see.
Speed.
Lightning round, I think, is just a killer. Mm-hmm. That's just a killer name.
Swift cast. Yeast lightning. Jesus.
Yeast lightning, you demon.
Unearth hopcana. Yeah.
Quicksilver is awesome.
Uncanned dodge. There you go.
Uncanned dodge, you goof. Haste on space reaction. Interesting. Yeah, yeast lightning has
lightning.
Yeast
Jeez.
lightning has a unique character.
What ho? We've actually used what ho before. Right?
Yeah, this is liquid meth.
All right, I can have a total of 5. I have bonus action, flash smash, yeast lightning, lightning round, and quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Hit it. faster bullet.
Cancelarity, malted missile.
So in the does that pole come up in the channel somehow?
I'm assuming so. I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
I wonder.
Hey, chat, is this working?
Yeah. Do you see anything on your end? Oh, the pole is in the chat pane.
Oh.
Interesting. Can you see it on mobile?
No.
Perfect.
Subscribers count double?
It's in the chat. Subscribers count double. Yeah. Way to go, Twitch.
Interesting, yeah.
We always do that anyways.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do we?
Suck it, subscribers.
Yeah.
Josh is ahead of his time.
Josh purchased a microphone and then dropped it. There we go. Yeah, PMR. There's a lot of novel, interesting features on Twitch that
Alright, Yeast Lightning 1.
that don't exist there. Yeast. I'm so glad that no one said yeet. Gather friends. Yeast Lightning. Is that correct?
Yep.
Go
Yeast Lightning came out on top. I think. I mean, obviously, given the manner of its birth, in a hasty half-hour-long process, I think we came up with something that's actually going to be really interesting. Took some cool chances.
With that wine yeast, it's going to be
I can't
fascinating.
Wait. Yeah,
I'm excited to try it.
I can't wait to see it. It's definitely going to be one of these ones that we want to try a couple different ways.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I really want to see how the green bullet works because I have never seen that hop.
Well, yeah, never once. And then hopefully, the fantasy is that, I mean, whenever we try something like that new and it actually delivers, that's the happiest scenario for me because it means that we have that in our back pocket.
Right.
And the channel knows about it.
Right.
Right?
Like, and I'm excited to see, like, oh, does it really bring out a raisiny flavor? Because then, well, why wouldn't you make an oatmeal stout with it?
Well, this is what I mean.
Right.
So if this motherfucker actually drops raisin,
Yeah.
then what we were talking about before in this very episode, we're talking about the flaked oats and the honey malt.
Yeah.
Then you drop the raisin on the back end, you give it a nice bed of 2-row or something like that just to chill out.
Yeah.
Because the honey malt and the oats are going to handle the body.
Yeah.
Oof.
And it's so funny, like, we put all these other fruits in the fermenter. I've never even thought about using raisins in a fermenter.
It makes sense though. It's a classic taste. I feel like if you combine the raisin, maybe it doesn't happen because it could be overpowering, but if you're getting that note, it's just like when we used like for Velvet Rope.
Yeah.
It's like when we use Tet under that very specific circumstance, it ends up with, if we actually used cinnamon in the brew, it'd be like all this pumpkin beer shit.
Right, exactly.
It would get cloying fast. If we're able to actually derive a raisin-like flavor on the hop side, it won't cloy. It'll actually just be a part of the profile.
That's true.
I know.
Ooh,
Anyway.
a lot of fun things.
Oh, gathered friends, thank you so much for rolling through.